Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here back on Assetto Corsa Competizione, this time out in a quick little GT3 sprint here at Monza. Looking forward to this one. This time around we're in the Lamborghini Huracan, and yeah, hopefully we can have a nice good race ahead of us in this one. But getting ready then on the grid. Car's struggling to get away. That's okay though. Gotta make sure we stick on the left to get back to where we need to be. But it's already, someone's, I think, given up with how to do a rolling start, but we're not going to worry about that. We're starting towards the rear of this one, if I'm not mistaken, so hopefully we can just have a clean race, just like the last one. You know, we're trying to improve our SR at the moment, just trying to get our trust rating up so we can hopefully move into some of the competitive lobbies. But yeah, really not too sure what's going on this start. Hold your speed. What on earth is this going on here? There we go, green flag racing. So it is going to be lights out and away we go then. Obviously Monza, interesting run into turn one, so we'll wait and see as to how this goes first time. I'm probably just going to brake nice and early and hope that we don't get, well, no one behind us, so hopefully we should be fairly safe. Seems that for the most part, everyone kept it fairly tidy. There a bit of contact with the back of the Macca, but that's okay. Get the traction off the first corner. Yeah, I think we had a little bit of contact with the McLaren just in front of us there as everyone concertinaed up through turn one, but an okay getaway through the first couple of corners here. But yeah, like I said, you know, we need to try and improve our SR at the moment, so hopefully we can just try and keep it nice, clean and tidy in this one. Gotta try and get, obviously, the brakes and everything like that up to temperature, get the tyres working as you'd want them to, as we make a little bit of a mistake there. McLaren all over the back of us. Oh, just braking a bit too late there. Not what we wanted to do. Yellow flag sign. As the BMW is just going to sit on the X there, the other Lamborghini in this race is gone. So, an interesting start, I think it's safe to say, but unfortunately I've raced this track recently on F1. I've got to try and make sure I relearn where the braking markers are in a GT3 car, because funnily enough they don't stop quite as well as a Formula 1 car. It's into a sky for the first time. McLaren ahead of us gets a little bit loose there, not quite what you want to be doing. We'll try and get around the outside of him. He's going to give us a big squeeze on the exit. Not too sure what that was about, but we'll make the place. Collision with number 13. Both drivers receive a safety rating penalty. Is not what we needed, but now we're in some clear air as we head into the final corner. Still struggling with the understeer on lap 1. Unfortunately, I joined this session about 2 minutes before the race, so didn't quite get a chance to put some qualifying times in or some practice. But hey ho, can we move our TC down just a little bit? Don't think we can move the TC, can we? I don't think so. Brake just at the 150 metre mark. Someone else has gone wide in turn 1. As we ride the curbs through the first chicane once again.
Looks like P6 has gone off in the first chicane.
Can't remember what fuel map we need. Is it maximum or minimum? I think it's minimum. Yeah, we need fuel map 1 there. The problem when each and every sim works differently. You learn one thing for one sim and then forget it for the next. Yeah, I think we're massively over on fuel for this one though, but that is the least of our worries. Don't run wide through there again, thank you. Yeah, really not too sure what trust rating you need on ACC to be able to do the normal online lobbies. Hopefully we're slowly but surely getting there. I mean, we've got a 22.6 trust rating. Not too sure what BWP means again. But we're not going to worry about that too much at the moment. Let's just try and get a couple of laps under our belt. Remember how the handling model works on ACC, everything like that. Oh, running a bit wide on the exit of Ascari there. Yeah, obviously not going to be a particularly long race, only about 8 laps, if I'm not mistaken, around here. So hopefully we can just try and get to the end nice, clean and tidy. I mean, we're already over the 4th. It's a little bit late on the brakes through the final corner, but we keep it pointing in the right direction. Yeah, I definitely need to start trying to play this game a bit more, just more consistency. With a bit of luck, but personal fastest lap, that's what we'd love to see. Now we've got a bit of a benchmark that we can go up against. Let's try and... Oh, running it a bit deep on the brakes through the first corner again. Come on. Luckily we're not really under any pressure from behind, but... I don't know if that... Are we the number 27 car? I think we are. Right there, let's try and get our head down, focus on trying to put a few good laps in. Tap the curbs through there. You want to get as close to, but don't clip the sausage curbs. Right, got to make sure we brake nice and early for this corner this time round. Every other time so far we've chucked it in a bit too deep on the entry. But we keep it tidy that time through. Someone else is having issues. Well, we're now up on our PB. Hopefully we can just try and set some clean laps between now and the end. No mistakes. Everything like that. But we shall wait and see. Down in towards the Scari. Braking just at the gantry. Get the car rotated in. Try and avoid the traction bog round here. Oh, someone else has had an issue. Not too sure what's gone on at the road. It's someone else is off. I think they've had enough now. They're already a lap down in 6 minutes, so I can't blame them. Down into the final corner once again, through Parabolica. Making up a lot of time on my last lap through there. Things you'd love to see. Oh, someone's not hard. Someone's not too happy. 54.3. There's definitely 53s in this, probably 52s for me. If we get a lap hooked up. Yellow flags. Breaking it down nice and tidy into the first corner though. It always feels so difficult, it's sort of like a GT3 car, to try and get it rotated through that first chicane. It's not like a Formula 1 car that just turns on itself, as someone's kicking up some sand there. That's the Lamborghini. Now we're over to P3 of this race. Which way are you going, buddy? So we're still making progress. I'm in a P2 now. So it's all working out nicely for us at the moment. Start to make some progress. Things you'll love to see. Using up all of the track limits through the first Lesmo into the second. Back in trying to get a little bit loose there. But we hold on to it this time round. So we might have a bit of battle then between us and the Ferrari. Between now and the end of this one. Don't know which car's better down the straights or anything like that, I'll be honest. But we just need to keep hitting our markers, don't make any mistakes. Everything like that. Oh, come on. Don't want to do that. That's exactly what we don't want to do. He's still right there, though. Only halfway into this race, though. But already remembering why Assetto Corsa is so much fun. You know, I definitely... When this game, I mean, I'd quite happily do leagues on PC in all honesty, but when this game comes on Xbox, hopefully it runs smoothly and everything like that, and we can do some league racing. Because that would be brilliant, brilliant fun. New PB again, 53.1. Let's see if we can try and set a 52. Trying to break just after the 200 metre board into turn 1, about 175. Oh, guy behind. Almost completely runs into the back of us there. Luckily we spotted that and avoided it. I think we were a tad early on the brakes, but I think he was definitely way too late into that first corner. Up through Curva Grande in towards the second chicane. Oh, running. Oh, that's not what you wanted to do. That'll allow him to close up some time again. Shocking. Yeah, no, enjoying the Lamborghini though. It handles very obviously quite differently to the McLaren. but I am quite a fan of this car. It just, obviously, like the Audi R8, you seem to find, I mean, they're basically the same car with a different skin, but unfortunately, yeah, this car likes to get a little bit loose over the back end. If the traction control cuts in, the back end is anyone's guess about where it's going to end up. Ferrari are all over the back of us. He's going to go for the big send and completely overshoot it. So we'll have that place back, thank you. Trying to remember if we set up any of the other buttons on this game. Down into the final corner once again though. Now we've got a little bit of a margin to the guy behind. Hopefully we can try and pound some laps in again. 5 minutes to go in this race, so only about another 3 laps. No idea where the leader is. Right in front, 11 seconds up the road. I'm not too sure if it was the guy that completely ignored the race start or what, but hey ho. You forget as well just how much you can lean on the traction control. Sorry, the ABS even on the braking. Lean on the traction control on the exits, but the ABS under brakes. If iRacing finally managed to get it working, it would be wonderful because you just can't lean on it. And on here, obviously, you just mash the pedal to the floor and it just works as you'd expect it to. Trying to just spot our braking points a little bit more. It's so difficult to spot that second chicane braking point where you haven't got the tunnel anymore, or the little bridge even. It's those subtle things that you don't realise makes quite a difference. Oh, back end tries to come around on us. Lucky to hold on to that. That's not a bonus for car control, I don't know what is. Yeah, still just trying to get used to us ACC. Definitely need to be trying to do at least sort of a couple of races a week if we want to get better at it. Oh, come on. Less than 4 minutes to go on the clock though. Coming down in towards the final couple of corners again. You've almost got to try to be boring on ACC to make any progress. It's very, very strange, but the same with most sims nowadays. It's not about your raw pace, it's just about trying to be consistent. Everything like that. 153.5. I know we can set a 52. Over the bumps on the run towards turn 1. Oh, I just took the sausage curve down on the inside. That's okay though. The Ferrari behind is definitely a little bit quicker than us, but lacks consistency.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yellow flag, so not too sure what that's about. Second chicane, ride the curbs. Wonder if you want a short shift on the exits in a couple of places. Make sure we brake nice and early. It's earlier than you think into the first Lotus mode. See, they're still running very, very wide. Using up all of the track limits. Don't dip a wheel on the grass, because that'll be us straight into the opposite wall. So easy to do in a GT3 car. Someone else having issues. Don't know who that is. Is second gear the way to go in on entry? That a little bit of extra rotation, but not much difference. Get a good run off the exit for Scari though. That should help us find a little bit more time of my personal best. But one more lap to go here. Through the final corner. Roll on the power. I'm gonna find 3/4 of a second over my personal best. We'll take that quite happily. On to the final lap to go though. That's a 52.3. Things you'll love to see. Hopefully that can help us out a bit. Getting our trust up. Down into turn 1. Navigated the first chicane okay, lost a little bit of time with my previous lap, but we can work with that. Through Curva Grande. And get it slowed down on the marks. Found quite a bit of time on the entry there. Try and get the power as early as possible. Losing a bit on the exit as we just click the sausage curb again. Right now, come on, click the apex, click the apex. Getting a lot closer. I'm finding a bit of time, but still not quite where we wanted it. Oh, getting very, very loose there. So yeah, 51 is definitely possible if we get it hooked up now. Always just try and find more and more limits with the car. I think the Ferrari behind us has made another mistake. I think you can attack a lot more curve on the entry. Don't do that, don't do that. Whoa, that was close. Don't know if we just skimmed the wall there or not, but we held on to it, just about. Would not have been good in towards the final couple of corners to completely stack it. But down in towards the final turn then. It's going to be what, I think P9 to P2. Just a 15-minute sprint race. We held on. We kept it fairly clean and tidy. A few mistakes here and there, but it's been a little while since we were on ACC, so I'll take it at the final corner. Down towards the finish line. It's P2. At the end of the day, we're going to jump straight out of the car. And yeah, really happy with that result then. Obviously, just trying to get into ACC a little bit more. We came second by 11 seconds in the end. We split, I don't know if they're related or what, but we split two people with the same surname as well. But thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, do make sure you get yourself subscribed. And hopefully we will be back very, very soon with more Assetto Corsa Competizione.